With Imran, we started off together. So we are, like, I was learning my craft when he was, while he was discovering his talent.
Yeah.
But then when I went with, but when I met these two, I realized I had to go into their world. The world had changed. I'm 22, 20 years older. I have mastered my craft. But what was me to do is I had to go into their world and see the world from their eyes. So rather than making this like a wall of concrete, bricks, and cement, which was hard, I had to make it like a clay, uh, clay statue or a structure, where I mold it and curve it according to what their strengths were. So I would say the chemistry came out from them, where I got into it and said, now what? How would you do this? Like the pose behind your head is a body language which is only what they could do with each other.
Yeah.
I can't get into it and tell them bend like this. An arc is theirs. That chemistry is theirs. All I can do is when they were losing it, I could play the role of a father who's teaching them how to ride a cycle and hold it from the back and run along the side so that they feel that they're fine.
Can you give me an example of a scene that you had fun sort of getting into and kind of teaching them and then bouncing back and creating?
I think the scene where she comes and she talks about and she confesses her whole backstory.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to, for him to have the maturity to, without say anything, just act with, not even turn towards the camera. And he says, no, I don't think I should. I said, yeah, you can't face her because you're someone who's hiding your emotion. And for her to narrate the story but not feel pity for her own condition. All I had to tell her is self-pity is a negative emotion. Self-pity is for losers. You're not crying, you're not that person who's crying about her fate. You genuinely come here to help him. To understand that and confess the thing, I think was a brilliant scene.
Wow.
The way she guided it. But I remember telling myself this, that I didn't know about hit or flop or whatever, but I remember telling Sumanna when I left the music room and they did the scene where she takes another name for him and he kisses her forehead before he leaves. I remember walking out of that music room telling Sumanna, I think I'm making a very good film. Because that's when they took charge of their own life. And they were so into the film that they were middling the ball on the bat.